It's 2021 and there's a new trend going around on TikTok and social media. Women all over the world are aspiring to be that girl. That girl who wakes up early, does daily affirmations and journaling, eats healthy breakfasts, works out in cute gym wear, lives like a Pinterest board and takes aesthetic selfies. That girl is the girl who has her life together. Girls, think hot girl summer, but healthy fitness and wellness. That girl is the girl who we all deep down secretly want to be. The truth is that being that girl is not about bettering yourself because you aren't good enough now. It's about working on yourself and becoming an even better version of you. That girl is not about becoming a thin model who works out, drinks smoothies and takes pictures for Pinterest or Instagram. Instead, it's about fulfilling and achieving your goals. Except, do you really need to be exactly like that girl who's all over social media? Some people have actually slated the trend and think it's quite toxic and unrealistic. A perfect world, perfect body, eating healthy 24/7. Let's face it, who does that every single day? Despite what it looks like on TikTok, the That Girl trend is not about being perfect. It's actually about leveling up and being the best you. That girl sets herself up for the day, works out to look after their body and eats well to nourish themselves.
Ice, camera, action, ayy. I'm smoking that dope from Edmond. We the new meth in Redmond. We ain't real black, but we brethren. Run up a check in this pen.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ellie. If you haven't been here before, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't guessed it already, I'm gonna be doing the That Girl trend today, which I'm so excited about because I feel like my whole kind of past 4 or 5 years of my life has been about getting a routine, being the best version of me, and now I can finally share with you all exactly how I am becoming that girl. Obviously on social media, mostly TikTok, the That Girl trend has taken off and I've been so guilty of doing that myself. See my little recreation here. Now the That Girl trend definitely has its kind of toxic, unrealistic trend, and for me I can totally see that. But I can also see such a positive aspect to being that girl. I think if you take away the aesthetics, the unrealistic rooms and bowls and whatever it is, the That Girl trend is just about becoming a better version of yourself than you already are now. When I started my fitness journey, I was so unconfident. I didn't like how I looked. I hated everything in terms of like my job, and I had no goals that I wanted to aim towards. So I started setting myself goals. I started planning for my future, and through having like this routine and goals to work towards, I definitely feel like I'm becoming the best version of me that I am today. I obviously changed my body physically. I went from this to this. Not only did I have that physical transformation, but I also changed how I thought about myself mentally. And I think like the mental transformations are the best kind of transformations. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you exactly how I am becoming that girl and how you can also do the same. So tip number 1 to becoming that girl is gonna be have a routine. Girls, I cannot stress how much having a daily routine is going to change your life. And no, I don't mean copying my routine, because my routine is for me. You know, like I could be able to work out in the morning, or I could be able to have my breakfast at 7 o'clock, whereas for you, you might have to be in work for 7 and you might not be able to work out in the evening. So it's all about setting a routine that is realistic for yourself. My morning routine, which I do every single day, involves me getting up around 7/7:30. Don't get me wrong, I get up earlier some days, but most of the time I wake up naturally around that time. I go to bed at around 11 o'clock. So I'll get up, I will open the blinds of course, and then I will make my bed. And these are non-negotiables, because without making my bed, I feel that like I can't work, because my working station is in my room, so my room needs to be tidy. Then I will head over to the bathroom, go for a wee of course, and then I will wash my face. and brush my teeth. Super important that you do both of these because morning breath is the worst, let's be realistic. Then I will start my skincare routine. Now with my skincare routine, I'm extremely religious with what products I use. I feel that like everyone has their go-tos, and mine are these ones. I literally have been using these for so long, and this Honey Balm by Huda Beauty is absolutely unreal. If you haven't tried it, you need to. It's super creamy and I'm just literally in love with it. So I do my skincare and then I will head over to the kitchen to have a coffee. I have to have a coffee in the morning, guys, because without a coffee I literally cannot function. So my go-to is an oat milk kind of latte thing, and I'll add some sugar-free drops. And then after doing that, I will head over to my desk and I will start writing my daily affirmations. Now, I know this is like a massive trend on TikTok, and I was laughing because I actually had this daily affirmations book sent to me a few months ago before the whole trend on TikTok kicked off. And I started writing in it about, I'd say not that well, about 6-8 weeks ago. And I honestly feel that it's such a great way to start the day because you start it in a positive day. You have things to work towards, things to look towards, and you are manifesting the hell out of your life, which is what we all need. After writing my affirmations, TikTok style, I will then get dressed and get ready for the day. So cute gym outfits 101. My go-tos are Fabletics every single day. This set is perfect for summer. It's super orange and obviously bright and poppy, and I just love wearing cycling shorts for the gym because they're not too short and also not too long. After getting dressed, I will then start writing my tasks for the day. So every single day I have this little A5 notepad that I have to fill out. This will include the tasks that I have to get done for my jobs. So once I do this, I can then begin working, and then throughout the day I'll start ticking off everything that I'm doing, and it's just super motivating to have these little things that you like tick off and you're like, I've done that, that's it, bye. And then at the end of the day it's just super satisfying, like looking at that list and realizing that you have completed everything. Tip number 2 is going to be set yourself goals. Now, I don't mean set yourself goals for just one day. I mean set yourself lifelong, weekly, monthly, yearly goals that you want to achieve. I actually always make myself a vision board. Now, a vision board is something where you cut out little things that you want to achieve or things you want to buy, and you put it on your board. You can put it on your wall, you can hide it away, whatever it is, and you have this little thing to aim towards. And I think it's really nice to like take that thing off the wall once you've like bought it or once you've achieved it. And having these like this vision in your mind is so motivating. When it comes to setting goals, it's all about the long-term kind of goals and then having the short goals in between, because if you don't have those short goals, it's super unmotivating when you don't sort of achieve them for ages. So I like to set myself weekly goals. So weekly goals will be like, I eat healthy for 5 days of the week. I track my calories for 5 days of the week. I have a couple of days off with my friends. I get in 3 training sessions. I hit my 10,000 steps a day. You get the gist. And these little goals, having them every single week, I'll normally write them on a Sunday evening in my book, and then I will tick them off at the end of the week. And again, it's super satisfying when you know you've achieved that goal. It's also good to have like lifelong goals, like, I don't know, like you want to buy a house next year, you want to be able to save £100 every month, and having like these goals are things that you can work towards and things that make you get up every single day because you want to achieve them. So have a think, grab a notepad or your iPhone and write down goals that you want to do. Like, I have such a long list, no one knows about it. Lifelong goals, where I want to get married, when I want to get married, like so many things like that. I even have things that I want to achieve when I'm older, jobs that I want to accomplish, just really random stuff, but it's all personal to me. So would 100% recommend setting yourself these little goals. So my third tip is going to be fuel your body. I cannot stress enough how important it is to fuel your body. Your body needs nutritious food. It doesn't need to eat healthy 24/7 because, guys, that's unrealistic. It needs healthy, nutritious, whole foods that are gonna fill you up, fuel you for the day, and give you everything that you need. And when I say everything you need, I also mean the yummy snacks and treats that we all love. I personally like to follow the 80-20 rule. I think it's such a good rule. So you have 80% whole foods and 20% sweet treats, snacks, things we all love, a little bit of chocolate, and that way I find it is the most sustainable way to live. So with that, you can track your calories. You don't have to track your calories. It's whatever suits you. Some people really benefit from tracking their calories and their macros. I personally absolutely love it when I've got a goal, and other people just can't do it because you know, for other reasons, such as it's triggering or it causes like a negative relationship with food, and all of those are absolutely fine. It's all about what works for you. So when I say about becoming that girl, it's about what works for you. It's not about what works for me. So whatever works for you and brings you to be the best you is the way that you should choose. It actually really annoys me when people say that eating well is expensive and time consuming, because guys, let's face it, it's not. You have to, yes, you have to cook your foods mainly, but if you plan ahead, if you know what you're going to be eating, if you plan your meals, if you go to the supermarket and you buy your ingredients, I promise you it's not going to be time consuming and it's not going to be expensive. Like buying a bag of crisps, like a big share bag, is probably the same price as buying a pack of potatoes. Like come on, like what is going to be nutritious? What is going to fill you up? So don't tell me that eating well is expensive, because it's not. You need to get this mindset out of your mind and you need to start looking after your body, because food is fuel and food is energy, and our bodies need vitamins, minerals and nutrients, and we need to eat good whole foods to do that. So I like to cook 3 meals a day if I'm at home. I'll have my snack and I'll just make sure that these foods are high in protein to support muscle growth and recovery, because I'm a fitness gal. And then I will also ensure that I have these yummy treats that are good for my soul. My fourth tip is gonna be hydration. Guys, come on, like we are in 2021 and people are still not drinking water. Water is the key to everything. We are like 90% water in our bodies, I think. Our bodies need water to function. I honestly believe that my skin, nails, hair are so good at the moment because of the amount of water that I'm drinking. Like I go through around 3 to 4 liters a day, and I'm not lying. Water is just so important for our brains, for our functioning, and I think a lot of people underestimate the importance of hydration, especially if you're working out. Like you need to replenish those electrolytes and the salts loss and the water loss. So get that water in. Set yourself a target. You can get a book that's like a water tracker. You can track your water on MyFitnessPal. Whatever it is, make sure you hit your target. Set yourself a realistic target. So when I say a realistic target, if you're only drinking 1 liter a day now, aim for 2. If you're drinking 2, aim for 3. Make it realistic. Don't jump from 1 to 4, because obviously that's not going to work and you're probably going to feel a little bit drowned. So set yourself realistic goals, increase them when you can, and just get that water in. And my last and final tip of the day to becoming that girl, you guys have probably guessed it, but it's gonna be work out or move your body in some way. Not everyone enjoys going to the gym, and that is absolutely fine. You don't have to go to the gym in order to be that girl or the best version of you. Like, it's not necessary, but you should move your body. Whether that is getting your steps in, going for a walk, going for a run, going for a bike ride with your friend, going to the gym class you always want to go to. Anything, move your body. Your body is meant to be moved. It's not meant to sit at a desk all day, and movement is key for our hormones. We need that feel-good factor. We need it. So move your body in some way. Set yourself a target. If you aren't currently working out now, set yourself a target of maybe getting in 2 workouts a week, or 3 walks, or go out of the house for 20 minutes a day. Something like that. Start small, build it up, and work on it every single week, because movement is the key to happiness. I swear, like when I was starting my fitness journey, I hated going to the gym, guys. I hated it. It was the worst thing in the world. I just despised it, because going to the gym for me was burning calories. It was doing something that I hated, and slowly through working on myself and switching my mind from burning calories to moving because I can. I've finally been able to appreciate how my body can move and what my body can do for me. And now I just absolutely love going to the gym because it's almost like a celebration of how hard I've worked and how much my body can do. And I think everyone needs to be able to get to that point. So move in some way. Your goal is to get out, go for a walk, set yourself a target, set yourself those 10K steps and get moving. So those are my 5 tips on how to be that girl. Obviously, take them with a pinch of salt, take them with what you can. They are my tips on how I'm becoming that girl, which is the best version of me. And I feel through doing all of these things, I've been able to get out of my comfort zone, grow as a person, hit my goals, hit new achievements, and just be the best version that I can possibly be. Don't get me wrong, I am nowhere near where I want to be, and I still have so many goals, like I said, but it's super important to have this in your mind and have a vision of like where you want to be. And obviously the whole trend on TikTok is a little bit aesthetic, but I think having that kind of vibe of like someone who gets up in the morning, makes themselves a healthy breakfast, moves their body, looks after their body is such a great image for us to all aim towards. But obviously take it with a pinch of salt, do what you can. Any improvement on what you're doing now is a step towards becoming that girl and the best version of you. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do make sure that you give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again next week. Bye bye.